Right, one of the things on my plan today is to look for sellers higher 40.28 and even 40.50, which is supply higher. Just came into it. Mark was buying all pullbacks pretty much ever since we catch the bid lower at 39.40, 39.83. Now I don't like playing the open, but looking at the tape right here, this definitely looks somewhat interesting. Look at that, we came into this level, some liquidity stacked over there, somewhat pulling, but you have some long-term liquidity right here from in the book. I don't like playing the open, so I'm letting this develop, see what it does want to do, and then possibly take a trade on this. But as I'm saying, I want to see what we do right here. High if we start rallying, something saying sellers are here. I want to see, let's say a high if they fake out, or lower high, or this to sell off, right? This to sell off, gravitate, and then reject, something like that. So pretty patient to see what we do. The tape has not told me anything yet, and as always looking at equities to gauge overall. I'm a little more confident in this move right here if NQ starts selling off below this level. So I would want this scenario to possibly happen now that we're finding sellers right here. But I wanna gauge this overall, see what we do, and then have a possible trade. So at the moment, for me the open is a gamble. I mean, we rejected it somewhat right before the open. You could say in hindsight it was high if they fake out, but in the cash session right here, waiting for this to see if we could have a high if they fake out or something right here. So I'm pretty patient on this, waiting to see what we do, and then I'll describe any possible trade as it's happening in real time to be pretty much aware of what we might do right here, and trade my plan in general. I know the things that I need to do today, for to trade well for that possible setup, which is pretty much describe everything over there, and then kind of like gauge overall. One of my rules is definitely getting a setup as long as I can describe it, have clear levels and all of that. This is pretty interesting on the tape, very large seller, pretty much getting absorbed over there. Let's see if we can start gravitating lower. If it starts developing at the open, as long as it's the edge, like how they fake out, it's part of my edge and my plan, and that for me, says sellers might be here. That's why I'm looking at the tape right now to see what we do. All right, large seller over there, 1,000 lots over there. Let's see what the reaction is. I know my levels. 4,000 is my target if I get short right now. Stop loss at 40.30. And then, that's the thesis. Finding sellers higher, because we cannot get extremely bullish below 40.50, which is this below 40.50. Rallies could get shut down. But looking at the tape right here, just that, it's pretty simple. We pretty much broke the high. Seller right here, large seller. Let's see if we can start gravitating lower. Want to have
order filled.
Want to have stop loss higher. I like the action right here. How do they fake out? I'm gonna be targeting 4,000. I like what I saw. My target is gonna be 40.30. That's it. I like what's happening right here on the tape. I know my levels. I'm just gonna be patient for them to see if they trigger. And if they do, great. But let's see. Let's be patient. I like this possible setup. Favorable risk compared to my return. NQ is below that level over there, which gives a little confidence, and also the weighted average is rejecting right here. Rejecting this level. See if we can start selling off. But pretty nice trade over there. Let's see if it does work out. I know trades are not gonna work out immediately, but I like what I saw. We broke the high. Large sellers over there that I showed on the tape, like that one over there. So far, small pretty much rallies have been getting shut down. Let's see if we can have that sharp sell-off anytime. Pretty patient to see what we do. I know my targets, I know my levels, and I just let this develop. It's nothing this outcome right here is out of my control. I cannot control if the market stops me out, or if we do sell off. Like, I just let this develop. I like what I saw, and I'm letting this develop. We're having volatility, so there's no reason to panic at the moment, but I'm waiting for levels to trigger, and that's pretty much it. So let's see what happens. I like that we're failing on not that one. I like that we're failing right here. We have so far weak equities. Look, Tesla selling off, this rejecting this key level, and Apple so far selling off. And also I briefly showed how NQ is rejecting that level. We're below that level over there. So let's see what we do. Some volatility coming in over there. Very nice. Nice sell-off over there. Just broke the low right here. We want to see continuation. We don't want to see an immediate reclaim right there. We had this rally, pretty much failed immediately. Something to be cautious of. As you look at this right here, we broke the low. We don't want to see this rallying, which could be kind of like a red flag. But we're having trouble trying to sustain right here, so that it's a little green flag from the trade. So let's see what happens now. But I'm letting this develop right here. The outcome of the trade is absolutely out of my control, so pretty patient on this. Like this heavy tape. Once you start seeing pulling liquidity, aggressive sellers fall in this right here, because if we don't reclaim, look at that, aggressive sellers coming in over there. Pretty nice action over there. We broke the low immediately. This has room to sell off pretty much right away. So let's see what happens. Look at that, good volatility over there. Yeah, this is action I don't want to see. Look, fell into sell off, and a lot of liquidity stacked over there at 40.20. Look at that. We're attempting to sell off, but bid stepping in, looking at the tape, and we attempted to sell off and bid it immediately, and we have a little more some buyers over there. That's a little red flag for the market for this trade. And let's see next time if we come right here and attempt to sell off below this. But it's a little red flag over there. So let's see what does happen. Interesting aftermath reaction. Now rallying higher. Look at that. Coming into 40.28 again. We had buyers. Buyers stepped in. Look, we rallied 8 points from there. So might look to exit soon, actually. Look at that. See what the reaction is.
Order filled.
All right, I exited out of this position right here. Broke the high. Had my stop loss. Nothing I could have done, but trade was working at one point, and I just got stopped out of this. But nice interesting action over there from the lows. Bid stepped in, failed to sell off, so we might have a true buyer. So we rally higher and we pull back. We could see that rally higher into 40.50. So let's see what happens now.